Hi everyone, we are Team Hessenberg and today we present our research on from GDP to carbon dioxide emission, how economics affect emission on two major contents. Our study investigate how economic development affect environmental sustainability, especially examine whether higher GDP inevitably leads to increased carbon emissions. The historical data from 1961 to 2023 reveals a clear pattern. As global GDP has grown, carbon dioxide emissions have correspondingly surged. This percentage correlation indicates that economic activity, particularly industrial, transportation, and fossil fuel consumption remain deeply connected to environmental impact. The geographic analysis for reinforce this relation. When examining the 2023 global distribution maps, we especially focus on Asia and America for critical reasons. These two continents represent the world's largest economic powerhouse. Asia and America collectively account for the highest GDP contributions global, making them the most significant case for studying the GPT emission relationship. This conjunction of both economic output and environmental impact in Asia and America leads us to our central research question. Does economic progress necessarily require higher carbon emissions? By forcing our analysis on these two concepts, we can develop a more poised understanding on this crucial relationship. In this data and meta section, the research process contains of four main stages. The first stage is variable selection, which includes five independent variables. And the dependent variable used in this study is carbon dioxide emission per capita. These variables were selected because they represent both energy structure and economic activity, which are crucial factors affecting carbon emissions. The second stage is descriptive analysis, where the average value of indicators are compared between Asia and America from 2080 to 2023. The results show that Asia has generally higher carbon dioxide emissions, both in total and per capita, while America shows the highest renewable energy consumption but lower emission per capita. This third stage, panel modeling, applies a panel data regression approach to analyze how change in energy consumption and economic growth influence carbon dioxide emission across time and countries in each content. Finally, the evaluation stage presents the correlation matrix result. It reveals that GDP per capita has a strong positive correlation with carbon dioxide emissions, while renewable energy tends to have a negative relation, indicating its role in reducing emission. This analysis highlights how different energy structure and economic levels shape emission patterns between Asia and America.
Now let's move to the result section. The study used panel data regression to analyze the relation between energy indicator and carbon dioxide emission for both Asia and America. For Asia, the model showed that about 16% of the variation in carbon dioxide emission per capita can be explained by the selected variable. The result indicate that renewable energy has a negative and significant effect, meaning that increasing renewable energy used to help to reduce carbon dioxide emission. Meanwhile, total emission, carbon dioxide, and GDP per capita show a positive significant relationship, which mean higher emission and higher income level tend to increase carbon dioxide emission per person. For America, the R square is only 2%, meaning the model explains a smaller part of emission and variation. However, that carbon dioxide emission and GDP per capita is still significant, showing a similar pattern, and more emission and higher income are associated with higher carbon dioxide. Overall, the results suggest the Asia emission are more influenced by energy structure, while America emission are relatively stable, possibly due to more efficient energy system and stricter environment regulation. In both regions, renewable energy play a crucial role in reducing emission and highlight the importance of transforming toward cleaner energy source to achieve sustainable growth. I think that's all for our, and thank you.